Hello, hello everybody, come on in. I have been doing some fussy painting, so I almost lost track of time and was late. Let me just finish this really quick. I need that one color. Wait until you see the cute project that we're doing today. Oh my gosh, who's ready for spring? I know a lot of you are really having bad weather still, say hi when you come in. Let me just get this other device up and finish painting this. I don't know about you, but I really struggle with fussy painting, and I think it's just because I don't see so good. Don't see so good. But, all right, let me put this down. It's hard to stop. There's Robin. How are you, sweet friend? All right, let me get this put away. Let me get this up. We are here for an early segment this morning. Like early, like you don't ever see me this kind of early, like seriously. So welcome to my segment of Craft Round the Clock. If you are new here, I am Mara LaFay with Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, owner, designer, and creator of Diva Design Stencils. You're popping in from work. I'm so glad you popped in. Hey, Mary Sharkey. Let me just switch accounts really quick. Zippity zip. Oops, wrong one. Hang on. Hang on. Wrong one. Rookie move. Hang on. Excuse me. All right. There's 4 things going on there. That wreath, isn't that fabulous? Isn't that fabulous? Okay. Let me get to where I need to be. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So let me put this away. So we're going to be doing a fun spring project. We're going to be doing the IOD, using the IOD wreaths and swags. We're going to be using decoupage paper number 3570. I used it on something else. And we're going to be doing this fun egg right here. It does have a base, which is, let's see. I was so busy. I got here an hour earlier just to fussy paint those because I had to prime them. And now I'm looking for my base. Yes. So it does have a base. We do have these on our website. It's actually 3 parts. We may do the other side next week. So there's actually a piece that goes on the inside, which is missing in action. Oh, there it is. It's just out of my reach. Hey, Lori. Hey, Charlotte. So it actually goes like this. Okay. But I'm choosing to, oh yay, I'm just looking at my notifications. I have an IOD shipment coming, expecting today. We just got one in yesterday. Thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, so that goes that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out and we're going to put it on the back. And next week we'll do the other side. So we'll make it double-sided because why not, right? Why not? Can you guys see my, yeah, okay, you can see good. So we already decoupaged that. Let's going to start with our stencil. I'm thinking, hang on, cottage lace on the base and probably Calabria. Hey, Mac, probably Calabria on this base. So let's get started with that. Let's put these things away. Right? It'll be super cute. Get all my brushes. Out of here. This one is going to go here. I think on this one, I kind of want to keep it neutral because we're going to add some, hey Tracy, I want to add some transfers to that as well. So I think we're going to be going in with Paint Couture's French Putty, which is going to be just a really nice neutral. And I think I'm just going to work off the lid. I might need to stand up. Let's see. I'm just going to stick that in there. Lots of exciting things happening. I want to encourage you guys, every Saturday morning, we've been putting up a post. We're going to do a giveaway once a month. So I want you to post your projects that have Diva designs in them, because who doesn't like free stuff, right? That's our favorite F word around here. Let's see what side do I want to use that. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go this way. I think. Yeah. All right. I will have to move this around a little bit. miss your comment. Thank you, sweet promise. I'll go back in after. Say hello if you're new. Thank you, Kelly. I'm so glad you're joining me. Welcome, welcome. We would love for you to follow us if you're new. If you don't think you are, or maybe you thought you were, if you can just double check, just go ahead and pop me in the nose. Really, I won't feel it. And if it gives you an opportunity to follow, that means that somehow you got unfollowed by the book, which happens. I apologize for anybody's dog that's barking because they think the door is something's going on there. Any newbies today? So, Saturdays is your day to post your creations for a chance to win. I haven't seen anybody post last Saturday. We did have a few people post the Saturday before. Guess what? 5 new stencils coming. Yep, 5. You heard it. You heard it. I'm hoping, I'm just waiting. 3 of them are here already. I'm just waiting for the other 2. And I'm thinking sometime the end of February, maybe early March. Here's Connie King. There you are, your sister. Can't wait to see some of you. I'm taking my private group members for a trip. We're doing a soldering class in Kansas. So I'm super excited. We went to my friend's studio last year as well, and we had a fabulous time. It's a little bit, it's like, I want to say like 2 weeks later this year than last year, so I'm hoping it's not as cold, but you never know. You never knew. Okay, and then let's just connect this here. Let's just do this right here. Boom on that side. You can see how this connects right in here, connects to this piece right there. Hi, Anna. How are you, babe? All right, where am I? Where am I? Who am I? Here I am. Here I am. Right there, right there. Right there. Here's my plate. My plate is in the way. Say hi when you come in. Not even going to see this corner actually, but all right, so there we go. Look at that. How great is that for a first layer? Hey Kimberly, good to see you here. What a great first layer, right? Super cute. All right, now let's add good old cottage lace. Hey Patty Craven, I tell you what, this stencil, I say it over and over, it looks good in every color. Every color. I still don't know what color I'm going to paint the frame, and I haven't decided what color I'm going to paint the bow on my wreath, but let's see. Thank you, Lori. Hey, Brunia, good to see you here. Gosh, my nose is so itchy this morning. It's gotta mean something. I'm so excited for the new stencils. I'm actually doing a vintage heart class, and the ladies that have bought the kit are going to be the first ones because we are using the new stencil in the kit, so it's kind of an exclusive. We are doing class on Thursday. Gosh, this Thursday already. So that is listed on our website if you want to jump in. Do I have the project up here? Oh, I do have the project up here. Oh, you know what? You can see the stencil. But the project is up there. We can see it. It really does, doesn't it, Patty? I swear, it looks good in every color. I've done it for Christmas. I've done it for spring. I've done it in fall colors. It's just, and here's the thing, even if you don't get every spot exactly the same amount of paint, it looks great. I was told if your nose itches, you're going to kiss a fool. I love that. Is it going to be my same old fool I've been kissing for 30 years? Probably. Ay, ay, ay. All right, there we go on that. Look at that. Good morning, Micheline. So glad you're here. All right, so we're done with the stenciling. We used Calabria and we used cottage lace. We mixed them together. I think it's going to be a really good mix. And you can find all those on our website. If you put in hashtag website in the comments, one word, no spaces. Good morning, Jean. You'll get a direct link into your Facebook Messenger. And then you can go back at your convenience, but everything is there. Paint Couture has got its own category. Diva Design Stencils. There is the new IOD releases there. Let's just talk about that really quick. We had a really, really successful release. Some things are showing out of stock, but we have 2 more orders coming in. Yeah, I've had this like dry cough that I can't seem to get rid of. I've been taking meds for it, but it's just, it ain't working. All right, so I don't know still. Hey, Robbie. I don't know still what color I'm going to paint the frame. I might pick up one of those colors in here. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Hey, Thelma. Welcome from Michigan. I bet it's still really cold there. All right, so this is going to go in here. And what else are we going to do to this? Let's add... I think I've probably fussy painted too much, to be honest with you. Maybe we will do the back now. Maybe we will do the back now because we're going to have time because I've already done all the fussy painting. I don't know why I think it's going to take me so long. I don't know why. All right, let's paint this. Let's paint this. So I painted this out, and I got to tell you, you have to have good eyes. You have to have good eyes. But look at that. How stinking cute is that? And then we're going to do this little wreath at the top. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to add my transfers. Yeah, I'm thinking the blue might be pretty. So I've got some blue in here. In this color here. Look at that. Look how beautiful and springy. And I don't know what color I'm going to paint the bow. So let's do our transfers. I'm like, I know I didn't do all that. And then not leave myself anything to do. Just gotta find the transfer stick. All right, let me get it for a second. Transfer stick. I thought I had everything out that I needed. I thought. Oh, there's an old transfer stick. Here's the thing. You gotta take 2 because one always disappears on you. Always. Always, always, always. There's a wreath. There is our basket. We're going to go in, I think, with some elements from the Flora Greca transfer, which I think this one and the Madeline are one of my favorites from the new release. My nose was itchy, babe. There's my honey. It said I'm going to kiss a fool. So be ready. Get your lips warmed up. I feel like I'm choking myself here. All right. Lots of goodness. You could actually add one of these frames within a frame. Look at that, how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. But I think we're going to do these elements. Let me just see if I can match up. I like this one. And I also like these right in here. In fact, I think I'll do these instead. Those are good too. So many choices. Let's see which ones will go with my elements here. Both of them will. let's just cut them out and see what we have. So if you're new to using transfers, you don't want to remove them from the backing until you are ready to apply them. Oh, there's a cute little butterfly. Let's add him in there. And I'll go over the colors as well that we're using. Rich, what category are these eggs under? We actually have them in 2 different sizes, but I don't know what category they're in. Here's the other size. So you see this goes in there, but I think I'm just going to put it on the back. And they all have a stand as well. I do like this one. Those are cute too. There's too many good choices. I love the simplicity of this. And I think that ties in the pink. So let's just see. Now there's a yellow. Oh, there's a little bee. Oh, there's a couple of bees on here. I didn't even see that. Huh. All right. Let's see. MDF. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Let's see what we got. All right, so this is going to go down here. So, what's lovely is that Paint Couture paints have a built-in top coat. So I actually saved myself a step. Oh, actually I'm going to leave that by not having the top coat. So there's a plus. There is a plus right there. And if I move that over just a skosh, fit that all in there. And there's a little bird there that I didn't even notice. All right, here we go. Rubber dub dub. Oops. There we go. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Thank you guys for joining. If you guys wouldn't mind sprinkling this out, I so appreciate it. And please make sure you're following. And for the love of Pete, post your pictures on our Saturday thread. You never know what you're going to get. Piece here. Right. Cute, 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 cute. Look at that. I froze for about 20 seconds. Ah! Alright, now we got to do the other side. I'm kind of a, hey Lori, I'm kind of liking this one, but I love that that one is really high. So I might, I'm going to do this one. I think. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle, you're always so great about sprinkling. I really appreciate that. All right. We don't want to put it over his face, but out here. just reattach it at the bottom. Because you're not going to see it. Let's just use it somewhere else. Like maybe, let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, like right there. Ha, right there. So let's put this one on first. Right here. Off this stem. Hold on. Let's put this up here. Transfers are great for layering. I think my most favorite thing about them is that it gives you kind of a hand-painted look, and it makes you look like you know what you're doing. Right? All right, now we'll add this one right on top of that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Whatever happened to that guy, that child actor? Who remembers his name? That was like, isn't it funny how like some lines just kind of catch on and like everybody says them for a while? Next. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's gonna go there. I might change the color on those. Well, see, I painted them this morning before I put this together. So it's awfully busy. I'm not mad at it. Put that down just a little bit like that. It's actually really pretty. I don't know that I have room for that butterfly. Let's see. Hey, Kim. I really don't have room for the butterfly, you guys. I think the butterfly is going to have to hang out. He's going to have to hang out and wait till his turn. Alright, so this is what I do with my transfers. I actually staple them. Alright, now we need to decide what color frame. There's a lot of color going on, so I may stick to the neutral. I think we're going to stick to the neutral. So let's go in again with my French putty. Here we go. And everybody's staying warm. tell you what, if this doesn't make you want to scream, spring, I don't know what does. Down so I can get this part right here, and then we'll do the back part next week, so it'll be double-sided. Maybe we'll use a different mold on the back side. Let's let that dry, and I think let's do this in beige too. Then we can add some antiquing gel on there. So we'll do our basket in beige. And I don't know about the bow. Should we do the beige bow? I think maybe so. Let's try it. Let's try it. So I think the antiquing gel is going to give it another dimension. And then we can put some metallic wax paste on there. I just don't want to get too many colors because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Let me put it like that so you guys can see that painting this, because it's boring watching me paint. Jessica's coming in early. We're going to try and get those orders out to you today. We were closed over the weekend because we're closed on Sunday and Monday. So thank you for your patience as it's a lot. We're down to one person now, so we had 3 of us the first day. But after that, but we're going as fast as we can. I like it. I actually like it in that in the French putty, because I feel like it keeps it neutral and lets all the other colors pop. Don't you think, Janet? Oh, mine is not. Mine is not. All right. I saw you the other day, and I was so happy you were using pink. I was like, yay! I rubbed off on her. Janet needs to get those stencils on her website. She carries a lot of Diva designs as well. All right, let's see. Do I need to paint anything else? Do I need a second coat? I don't know. We may not need a second coat on this. We got pretty good coverage. Hey, Dana. Brenda Reagan is here. Welcome. Looking good so far. I think that was a right choice with the neutral frame, don't you? I can take the credit? Oh my gosh, no. Your project was absolutely adorable. And I squealed. I'm sorry I didn't catch it live. I caught the replay. I was like, pink! She's using pink! My favorite color! Alright, I don't really need a second coat, just like maybe a little touch up here and there. This really is highly pigmented. We just started carrying pink into our paints, and I gotta tell you, I've really enjoyed them a lot. They're made in the USA in small batches, so they're always fresh, and it's a lot of great colors. They came out with a new flexible paste, which was, oh my god, it's so fun. I don't have one around. Oh, I do have one around here. Let me show you, because we've got a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Awesome, right? It comes in black and in white. I wonder how that would look. Maybe we should add some bling around there. Huh. Huh. Bling is always a good idea. Let me see if I have any around. No, I don't. But I can always add some later. All right, so we've got that. We have that. This is going to get dried. And then we're going to add some antiquing gel. That, and then we'll do a little bit of a recap. Super cute. So it is a chalk mineral and it's got a built-in top coat. So it will save you a step. I'm gonna go in. A flinging pink queen. Yes, yes, you know me well. Shout out to my home and lifestyle ladies. You guys are awesome. All right, now let's go in with, get my wipies ready. Oh, I got a new one. You know what? I'll use it this one. I'll use it this one. Salve Molly. Rock and roll. Oh, this is still wet. Rookie move. Hang on. Hey, Tracy. Let's do it over here. Just want enough to get in all those nooks and crannies. And my paint was still kind of wet, it wasn't dry, so then there's that, but that's okay. Am I doing much? Yes, actually, I was sewing when everybody was watching football. I was sewing on my new machine. I haven't done any embroidery yet because, gosh, I've been busier than a one-arm paper hanger, but I'm gonna get to it. I finished another jacket, and I finished another pair of trousers, another pair of jeans that I embellished. We started these pants in our membership group, and you know, I'm so mad because finally finished them and they don't fit me right now. Yeah, I didn't watch any football either. Rich actually went to a football party, but I didn't go. I stayed behind. Yasmin was at a party, so I had the whole house to myself, just me and the dogs, and it was great. I got some projects done. I did a little bit of sewing. All right, now you can see all the details in there. Look at that, how sweet. No, actually, I've had this apron for a while. I just don't wear it a lot. I actually had it, I ordered it. It's got my name on it. I'm all fancy. I'm all fancy like that. Excuse me. Let's see if this is dry. This isn't dry enough. Let me dry this first. So this is the IOD Wreaths and Swags. Let's try this. Pull a little bit more of this back. So because it's got a built-in top coat, I don't have to top coat this, or I don't have to worry about it getting too dark. tell you the colors that I used on the green. This green, it's called Lily Pad. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Oh, love that green. I tell you what, I've been using it on a lot. I just love it so much. So we used Lily Pad. Our pinks were, let's see, French Putty, Cherry Blossom, Lily Pad, Putty was the beige, and this blue was, what color was the blue? Queen's Court. Look at that. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, we need to get you in group, girlfriend. I sent you a couple of, message me if you didn't get them. I sent you a couple links. So get on in there, girlfriend, because we're having some fun. We are having some fun. Oh, I gotta do this other half. Come on, there. I can't believe you forgot that. Let's do that. Let's see if that's enough in there. All right, now let's go in with some metallic pastes. How about, I could do a white antiquing gel. Let's try that. We have vintage gold that might work. I know, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the Celestial. Or the white gold might work good. That's sepia. Let's see, the white gold might work too. Let's see. Oh, the white gold is pretty. Just gonna hit it. So these are all water-based. If you hate it, you can just paint right over it. These are by Finnabair. They're all water-based. They smell really good. And they just bring, look at that, a really nice dimension. These are Finnabair wax paste. They are under the Finnabair category on our website. Hashtag website, one word, no spaces. We'll get you a direct link into your Facebook Messenger. And then you can go and shop. Everything is in categories. The eggs are under MDF, HDF. The papers are under decoupage paper. That one that we used today is actually a project block. I used 2 of them. I used both of them already. There's 2 images on this, but I always write the number down. 3570 is the number. Hey, Pam. And the IOD is the Swags mold. We are expecting 2 more shipments coming in. But these wax pastes, there's, oh my gosh, a ton of different colors. A ton. And they last forever. They don't dry out like little pots. Sometimes they get kind of dry because of the way they're designed. This stays, you'll have this forever. Like you'll buy one and you'll have, seriously. I've had these for, I would say over a year, and I'm nowhere near towards being done. Let me just put this together. Let me just get this off of my hands. And I'm thinking maybe to add a little bit of dark to the edge of my frame. So if I had an IOD ink pad, I would use the ink pad, but just to age that just a little bit. Thank you so much. You know what, I'm going to use a bigger brush because this won't take me way longer than I have time for. So it's kind of a cross between a vintage kind of grungy look, if you will. I don't know. I like a little bit of grunge. I'm a texture junkie. Love texture. So we started with an MDF, HDF egg. This is the larger size. We do have them in two sizes. Went in with our French Couture putty was our base color. Used the Calabria stencil and also words, cottage lace. See, then it doesn't look so perfect. All right, now let's put it together. Let's close this up. The only thing missing is the bling, which we may add. All right, so let's get this in here. So there's our cottage lace. There is our Calabria. We're going to add this right here in the stand. Next week, we will do the back. These are going to have to get glued in. Hang on, I've got to look at it to see what I'm doing here. Maybe I should glue this on before I put that in there. There we go. And then, entonces, like my mama says, let's do this. We still have a few minutes. Let's glue this on. I got a new glue. There is nothing better than a fresh glue, right? Type on quick and thick, sets up really fast. You could use not modeling paste, a heavy body gel. I love how this sets up quickly. I know Type Bond is the best. It really is. Guess we got this done in 45 minutes. Minus the fussy pink. Get that on. I'm notorious for putting things on crooked. Thank you, Bronia. Hashtag website, one word, no spaces, will get you a direct link into your Facebook Messenger. Let this set up for a minute and then I will try to put it back into the stand. Next week I think we'll do the other side. Look how stinking cute that is. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Super, super springy. let's add this here. Let's see if I can do that. Thank you guys so much for sharing this out. I so appreciate it. I gotta glue that in, and then I have to glue the outside frame as well. And then there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. All it needs is some bling, maybe a crown. Next week we'll do the other side. We still have the other side to do. And then we'll add this frame. We'll add this frame on this side. And we'll do something fun, maybe a few more molds on this side. But anyway, you guys, my time slot is officially up, and this fell off, so I need to sit that there and let it sit for a minute. Thank you so much for joining me. If you refresh your screen, if you're watching on the Craft Around the Clock, you can refresh your screen, see the next presenter. Thank you so much, guys. I so appreciate you being here, guys. Time is the most precious thing we have. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. We will be live again here on this page next Tuesday. We're going back to our regular time of 10 a.m. This was actually a little early for me, but we'll be on the main page on Friday for date night. Private group, ladies, I will see you later today for group. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.